mothers of my young kings, queen. I need to talk to you for a moment. We got something that we need to be on the lookout for. It's come to my attention that a lot of the young men who are now on display, and their actions and activities are now basically on full public display on what they actually do and what they actually think. There's something that I want to talk about because we think as a community that we are not involved somehow, that maybe that role has maybe skirted by us. But what I have found out is that as a community, we do know that our young kings are exposed to those types of young men. Our kings are in school with them. They play sports with them. They are on gaming platforms with them. So the interaction is there. What I want us to talk about in our households is how to deal with rejection. See, we raise our young men, we build them up, we teach them all of the things in order to how to be a man. But what we neglect to tell them is how to deal with rejection and how one particular person's view of them should not affect how they view that entire gender. Rejection is only for their protection. That person wasn't meant for them, right? We know that as adults, but I think we are forgetting to inform our young men. While we have access to them, while they are still under our roofs, before that frontal lobe is developed, we still have time to intervene and show them that one or two rejections does not indicate the value of a particular gender. Now, because unfortunately we also have a problem, and I'm gonna have to bring my men into this just for a second because I don't talk to men, I'm not a man, but I do know that a lot of men have very, very tumultuous relationships with the mothers of their children. So that is further adding insult to injury, because they don't really have a positive experience that maybe is being poured into them about that same gender. So what ends up happening is we're going to have some young men who have some very warped opinions about women that look like us, women that look like us, okay? So in talking to our young men, we need to add this to the conversation. Just work up your own way. I don't know your kids. I don't know how they operate. I don't know how they learn. But I do know this. We do need to work on it with them. We do need to help them understand that rejection is not something that should make them find that opposite gender a target of their aggressions. Okay? And it definitely should not make them develop lifestyles that are to exclude that gender. Okay? All right. Y'all have a good one.